Hello and welcome back to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague Live here from the DreamHack Monster Energy Studios, where we will be seeing our second series of the day.
You know when the camera's further away, you actually talk louder?
Yes, I know.
What's that about? It's just like the microphone's still there.
It's like they're so far away.
Look at reaction. What's wrong with that?
Oh, it's just funny, look.
They're so far away, they have to hear me still.
That's true.
That's
good.
But I know this.
I just found it hilarious.
And then I just slowly talk.
But surely you should do it the other way, because the camera's coming closer to us, so they should hear you louder. So you should start off quieter and then build up.
Hello, welcome to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague.
Yes.
I'll try that next time.
That's one thing I love when I'm watching streams and the volume fluctuates wildly.
Yeah. It's
Why?
brilliant, isn't it? I don't know.
Rip ears, sorry
We're
guys.
off to a good start.
Smooth.
We're making Chris very angry, probably trying to balance it.
Yeah, he's like, dear God, shiver.
Yeah, he normally knows that I talk louder at the start, so probably like tunes me down a little bit, and then
Maybe.
now you ruined it, because the moment the next time the camera comes in, I'm just gonna whisper. Hello, welcome to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague.
You should just modulate your voice anyway, just to throw them off. Keep everyone on their toes.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Yeah. It's a good call. So Vega versus Birdie United is going to be our second series, and I hope it's going to be a more even series than the previous one, because the previous one were quite one-sided.
Yeah, the draft was nearly longer than the games.
Yeah.
It's never a good sign.
I mean, at one point in that game, too, I thought it was actually going to be shorter than game one when it was 10-0
Yes,
at like
but
7 minutes.
I think it could have been shorter. It's just at some points, like, you know what? G just ran in with the pistol bag and decided, whatever.
As FNG said in the interview, it's just like he kind of lost control of the yellow. Whatever, boys, just do your own thing.
It's the pub now.
Yeah. It was good.
Is that the same
That was
thing?
good, yes.
Yes.
We're in sync.
We're in sync indeed. But, I mean, sad for Ninja Pajamas to be treated like a pup. But they still haven't seemed to found their rhythm in this patch.
No.
They have to shape up, though, because they have still a lot more games to come this week. And if they don't do well, I mean, then they're not going to go to DreamHack Summer.
Yeah, but what is there? Can we take a look at the standings?
We can definitely take a look at the standings. Shane, what a great idea.
You're a genius.
Yeah, well, I see. I don't know if production actually listened to me. Like when Shiva says things, they come on straight away, and then they're like, "Oh crap, Shane said the standings." All right, so Ninjas and Pajamas, they've only won one game.
Was against Alliance.
It's against Alliance, which is a pretty good team to win against.
Yes.
To be honest. They still only played 4 games. They're
True, but they have a lot more games to play, and I mean Virtus Pro is one of the stronger ones. Let's not take anything away from Virtus Pro's strength.
They were invited though. They have to match up to that. You know what I mean? They have big shoes.
Yeah. It's it's kind of weird to see, because Ninjas in Pajamas is invited while Virtus Pro made it through to the main qualifiers.
Yeah, it's actually
true.
Actually a fact.
Actually a fact.
Maybe you just spotted a flaw in the DreamLeague system.
Dun, dun, dun. A flaw in DreamLeague? No way. Don't be silly. We never make mistakes.
Don't start crying.
Let's continue.
There's going to be like someone kicking me in a second. Like when the camera goes off me, I'm just going to disappear.
Your microphone's going to get slowly turned off. Stop talking. But Birdie United has only won this so far. They've 2-0'd Lions, actually. Lions wasn't looking strong that day, but Birdie United just looked very strong themselves. I mean,
yeah,
that was a good series to see.
I think one of the games we saw, it was Sing Sing on his gyrocopter. They did an offensive dual lane with Minuts on the chain rotating and just like destroying. He went to every single lane and absolutely destroyed everyone, basically. Are you laughing at the Minuts part, or?
No, I'm done laughing at that. That's what I spent the last 3 or 4 weeks doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just every day. Just wake up in the morning.
I mean, Shiva did an interview with him like a week ago.
Yep, and I said it's time to interview my nuts.
Yeah.
And we all
I think she actually said, "Welcome my nuts" at the start of it.
But I have to start like that. Hello, my nuts.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. It's kind of hard not to laugh at. I'm very childish.
That's gonna make the Shiva soundboard whenever someone makes that.
I don't think there's going to be a Shiva soundboard. I don't say too many different things.
You say strange things sometimes, though.
Sometimes, but good luck
When you're on
trying to
camera
find
long
them.
enough, I feel like things come out, right?
Yeah,
but good luck trying to find all of them.
Well, you're gonna have a super fan someday.
Yep. Well, you just set a task for someone. That's a terrible thing to do.
No, I don't. Yeah, they're not that bad.
No, so I think the Chen pick in this game is going to be really important. Whoever gets it, because solo plays it very.
I'm thinking it's going to get banned.
Really?
It might actually. Like do you know that they played? The 2 of them played and joined Dota League 2 weeks ago now. I guess. I think Come With Me played Chen both times. I guess I don't remember when they drafted it. I don't know if it was early or late. But it seems like something that, you know, in the handful of Burden United games I've seen, it seems like something they kind of go towards. They tend towards sort of more early game compositions.
Yeah, that's true.
And they have a lot of visages as well in terms of what kind of supports they go for. I feel like my Nuts and Come With Me are normally like very in sync in terms of that they always try to make stuff happen early on.
Yeah.
So we see a lot of Chen, a lot of IO whenever they get their hands on it. Visage as well. So like aggressive supports, might see that coming out from them as well. I mean, the most important thing for me is how aggressive are they going to be knowing that the other team will also play aggressive? Because that's what they're both kind of known for, playing aggressive. Are they going to cancel each other out? Or is it going to be a bloodbath? What's it going to be?
Well, the way they played it last week, it was very aggressive. They, like, I think Sing Sing on his gyrocopter was like level 7 of 5 minutes because he just got so many kills in the offlane. Like, he just constantly being aggressive. And the way they rotate their supports as well is really nice. Like, they seem to know when to rotate. Like, when the mid hits level 6, there's always a rotation from a support nearly. Like, they play very, very well. And I really want to see the Tiny, though. I think Sing Sing plays amazing Tiny.
With or without the IO?
Yeah,
Doesn't matter?
with or without IO, yeah. You could pair it up with a Beastmaster or, like, Venge even. You can do it with Auroras. It's very nice.
You can see a lot of Tiny-less or IO-less Tiny these days.
Yeah.
It happens every once in a while, but it's still pretty rare.
Yeah, Sing Sing did it once or twice in the qualifiers for this.
Yeah.
And it was actually very, very potent. He just gets a Blink Dagger early and just goes
Yeah,
ham.
you do the go mid with it and do the utility Tiny kind of thing.
The ideal situation would be if there also was an Alchemist farming on the safe lane, farming an Aghanims for the Tiny.
Oh man, I'd be so happy if that happened.
We literally haven't seen it at all. Like,
I would really like to see that.
Have you seen any pro game with it? I've seen...
No, but I have to say that I mostly was watching the lands rather than anything else.
Yeah.
I thought Super was going to do that when he picked he played Elk mid last week, and I thought he was going to get a couple eggs because he was maxed out at like 25 minutes or something.
Yeah.
But then he didn't.
No, because like...
His team was terrible for it too, from what I remember.
I got an Aghanims today. I was playing Crystal Main and I was like, Alchemist, I've been supporting you so well. Could you please farm me an Aghanims? And he at first said, haha. It's like, no way. So after 2 items, he actually farmed me an Aghanims. It was really nice.
It's actually the funniest scenario ever when that happens because it's like if everyone on the team needs Ags, it's like who can sell their case the best. It's just like, no, I can use the Ags really good in this situation. If we set it up like this, and then she was like,
I was playing a Crystal Main,
Yeah, it's true. It's pretty good.
It's good
it's very good.
on the Crystal Main. Yeah, we were winning anyways. So it was pretty nice. Thank you, Alchemist. But I mean, I would like to see that in a pro game as well. I mean, I have talked about the possibility of having a Tiny mid, Alchemist safe lane farming Aghanims for the Tiny. Tiny gets a Blink Dagger first item, gets an Aghanims on top of that from the Alchemist, and at 13 minutes in, he's going to be unstoppable.
Alchemist is kind of terrible at laning.
He just gets a good support.
Even still, like, especially with the aggression that we see in these games, like, they're over in 15 minutes. Like, he barely has time to farm like an item for himself.
It'd be really hard, yeah.
Yeah, and with heroes like Bounty Hunter, like Undying, these kind of heroes applying pressure, I don't think it's... I think mid is the only place to play him, where you have, like, good supports for rune control, and you can farm up with the acid spray. Well,
especially, too, like, if you go in safe lane, and even if he has an okay laning phase, and you get an Aghanims between, like, maybe 13, 14 minutes... Then you're in the situation where he farmed this 4,200 gold item.
And he's now useless.
Right, and he doesn't have it. And so now he has like 800 HP and it's minute 15 or something.
True.
And Bounty Hunter just comes and like one-shots him basically.
But it probably was smarter to have that as a 3rd item.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So you convincing him was probably a good thing that it didn't happen.
Yes. That he delayed that for a bit. Helped his farming along.
Don't listen to Shiva. That's the moral of the story.
No, because he still farmed it for me. And I kind of meant it as a joke. It worked. Yeah, see?
It worked in the sense that she got the Aghanims. Okay. We don't know if she won the game.
And we won the game.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So for Vega, actually, one thing that I'm kind of curious about, because before the nerf, we saw him a lot, Centaur Warrunner. Since then, I have not seen him all that much, and the nerf is like only 10% minus less damage reduction.
It's not really...
Like still 60%.
Yeah, it's still very, very powerful. Yeah, and Mag, like... He just plays that hero a lot.
Like, so why don't we see it more, Shane? Why?
I don't know. You'd have to. We'll ask them when they win, without playing Centaur.
If they win.
Yeah. What if they don't win?
No, are you expecting them to win? And if so, by how much? With like both games, one game?
No, I think Vega will. They'll win the first game, and then Burden will win the second game.
You know that means that we won't be talking to Vega, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe they'll just tweet it.
Yeah, maybe I'll ask them on Twitter.
There's other ways to talk to people.
True. That's true.
Is there?
I think so.
We're actually on Skype right now talking to each other. We don't actually, we don't talk to people in real life.
I don't do a lot of talking to people normally, but you know, if I were to, then I feel like there are ways I could do it.
Yeah,
True. Okay, you can give him a phone call.
Yeah.
What do you think then?
I think Vega's going to 2-0. I think they're going to fight a lot early, and I think Vega's just better at it in general.
Oh, I think that's a pretty ballsy call.
I reckon No Name is going to pick Dragon now. And because they have been picking it a lot.
Okay, I'm just checking
Yeah,
to see.
they didn't pick it yet.
Yeah.
And they're going to get a mechanism on someone and push early towers. And the game, they're going to take all of their towers early in the first game.
Well, I want to say 1-1 in terms of score.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I would say, like, looking at, like, I see the first two picks, or the first pick of each team. And I'd say that I have no idea this could be a really great match because it's both very strong already, strong openings.
Yeah.
So without talking in riddles, let's just go to the game. It is time for the first game of Burning United's taking on Vega Squadron.